Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Esteemed Gentleman podcast for Monday. I was going to do the date before the day first again. Monday, April 4th. I'm your host, Scott LeBrie. Join alongside me, we have Uncle Teabag. He's back. Tyler Suggt.
Hello. Hello.
And, of course, all day, Eric DeShane.
Hello.
He did not miss an episode.
Although my webcam is working today, thankfully. It's not.
Yes.
Did not catch on fire. God damn it, Scott. You scared my relations. It did not catch on fire. It just got really hot and quit working.
Gotta get them clicks. Gotta get them clicks.
And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. On Saturday, not Saturday. I don't even know what day it is anymore. Maybe it was yesterday. When did I send you that message when I said good job on the podcast, you guys?
That was yesterday. That was yesterday. Yeah.
That was yesterday. Yeah. So I was on the way up there, and I was like going through what I'm going to listen to. I listened to all my audiobooks already, and I'm like, I should listen to how the episode went. I saw the Eric's webcam catches on fire. I'm like, what? I'm like, what the fuck's I gotta listen to this, and I'm like, it didn't catch on fire.
No!
You clickbaiting motherfuckers. Got me, man. Oh, it's all about
Scott,
how you title it.
It's how you title it. Scott got
you. Do it, man. That's how you
reeled
it
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a good podcast, though. It was good.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Talking about the Will Smith slap and stuff. That was.
Yeah. I know. I really wanted to get your stuff in there too, because like Tyler can say some shit too as well. Like I really want him here.
I know. I could just be stupid, drivel anyway, but yeah.
Oh well.
I don't know. I'm so on the fence with how that went down. Sometimes you're just done with shit. I think he's more mad at Jada than he is at Chris Rock. He just wanted to take it out on Chris instead of hitting his wife. Maybe, I don't know, but maybe that's what it was. He just emotions boiled up and he's been going through a lot, that guy. But it's still not right to fucking smack somebody.
Well, the fact too is
publicly humiliate them.
It's a week as of today. And like it feels like we've been through a fucking roller coaster of emotions. Oh no, sorry. It was a week. Yeah, a week today.
Sunday.
Yeah. And it feels like we've gone through like a whole fucking like month's worth of drama in the last 7 days.
That's stupid.
It's like what the fuck?
Man, I'm like so over it by now.
Yeah.
Like they've been asking anybody who's anybody about this
what they think
fucking slap. Like Mel Gibson's on Fox News and they're asking about the slap. Like I don't give a shit what Mel Gibson thinks. Fucking the slap.
Right?
Fucking anti-Semite. What do I give a shit what he thinks?
Who knows how many people he's slapped behind the camera?
Fuck yeah.
He's not allowed to have an opinion. I love Mel Gibson, but whatever.
It is Ask Us Anything Monday. One of our questions this week was from Keith, and he wanted to know about what we thought about Jim Carey and his opinion on Will Smith's slap. And to be honest, I didn't really look into it all that much.
I watched a little bit of it I mean, from what I gathered too, it was very much like no different than what other celebrities were saying too as well. Like very condemning, very like shouldn't have done that, but like that was just par for the course with all those two.
He was saying that if he would have just sat in the audience and said, "Hey man, like enough," like would have just yelled at him from there instead of going up there and just fucking hitting him. That would have been acceptable. Like. Right?
Oh yeah, and like that's the thing that we were saying too as well. If you would just let it be, like and just like done better at it, he would have looked way better to make Chris Rock look even worse. But instead it's the other way around. And sometimes, right? It's like like just think about what you're doing, dumbass, and not just emotionally react. And
Chris Rock handled that pretty good, honestly.
Yeah,
it's just I would have been like, motherfucker, wow.
I think you see him though too. He's in shock. He's like
he was,
bitch slapped me like. Yeah. Holy shit! We just made history here. Like,
I have to assume like they're probably like, if not friends, at least like friendly with each other. So he probably like at some point he was probably like, well, maybe I fucked up or something like that.
I've heard like they were a little rocky. They weren't like best of friends. They knew each other. Like this is the industry. They knew each other, right? But they weren't like on good terms. But that's still like. I still wouldn't go up and smack someone like that. But
there's no blood feud happening.
No, God, no.
No. Right.
Yeah, but now that's we're just the three different.
Yeah, but like Scott said, it's move on. Let's go.
Yes. Yeah.
The memes for the next day
were this happens. Like if I'm still reading somebody's take like a week from now.
Yeah.
Like we asked Wilmer Valderrama what he thought about Will Smith. Like, goddamn, you haven't been in a thing since that 70s show. I do not care what you think about the slapped.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But on to some other questions here.
Sure.
This
thank
one.
You, thank you for that, by the way, Keith. Thank you for that.
Yes,
so much.
thank you, Keith.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm not upset with Keith. I'm just upset with
the world.
I'm tired to hear about Will Smith's name.
Yeah, we all are. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Anywho, I forgot to write down whose these were from, but they're from my sisters. So Nicole, Aaron, thank you. Whoever these questions are from.
Yes.
What is your favorite household chore? I think we've done this, or maybe the opposite of this.
Maybe the opposite. What we hate doing. What do I like doing the most? I would say probably vacuuming. It's always been mine.
I love vacuum. Vacuuming's pretty good. A nice sweep. Pretty good.
Cleaning the floor. Yeah, I hate mopping and washing floors, but just vacuuming floors, I don't mind.
Taking out the garbage because you get to go outside. That's nice.
Also, I hate that because where ours is, I have to kind of manually push it with one in my hand. Well, and it's happened multiple times. Oh yeah, it's happened multiple times where like they'll catch my wheel and it'll rip open.
Yeah.
So I carry an extra garbage bag just in case, because it happened before where you go push. I was like, fuck, it's all out on the floor now. It's in the parking lot cleaning it up, and so that's why I don't like doing that right now, because it goes down and goes up to the dumpster. It's like, all right.
Yeah, I think for me, it's going to be taking garbage out, like cleaning stuff up, like taking all the garbage off the counters, off the tables in the living room, fucking picking it up and just seeing, like, just tidying like that. Tidying. And it's just like, it only took me a few minutes and it already looks a million times better. And it's a little more accomplished that way. That's my favorite.
Nice.
Fuck dishes. Fuck dishes.
Oh, yeah, dishes. Fuck dishes.
Yeah, dishes. I hate it.
Yeah.
And you got a fucking dishwasher. I don't even have one of those. Fuck. Fuck. No. Fuck. What is your go-to happy / pump up song?
Ooh. Happy pump up song. Oh, God.
Well,
my Spotify.
Right now, I've been listening a lot to this, I forget what the fuck it's called. Bury the Light. It's
you got me into that one too, you fucker. It's on my playlist. It's like every 7th or 8th song. It like just comes on now.
Song. But it's the theme music for Virgil from Devil May Cry 5. But it's got vocals, and it's by a guy who like is very similar to Mick Gordon, but it also has like vocals and stuff like that. And it just fucking rips. It's awesome. Love it.
Yeah, it's really good. It's that's currently one of my favorites too. But it's always the musical, like instrumental from movies, like at Doom's Gate or whatever it's called from the first Doom game, or else I always go back to Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater main theme. It's like a 6-minute just instrumental, and it's so good.
That's what I'll say too with mine.
That or Guns of the Patriots. Fuck, man.
My go-to like pump up one is like the opening theme and theme music from Pacific Rim. Like I have their soundtrack, and their soundtrack is like bangers, man. Yeah, like, there's that mechanical and like or orchestral like sound to it that make it sound like very heavy and like robotic look. You feel like you want to build some shit when you hear it, right? So that's why I love it. So.
But if it's gonna be a song, like just an actual song, the one I always go to and was my alarm clock for like I don't know how many years is "Folding Socks" by Meat Market. It's called. It's from Sunset Overdrive. It's one of the many like punk songs specifically made for the video game, and it's like it's so good and stupid, but amazing, and it's explicit. Like there's swearing and everything too, and it's just like this guy's just tired of a meaningless life, and he's either gonna shoot himself or somebody else, and it's just like it's awesome, nice, and it's just got a really sweet, catchy beat.
Yeah, so if I had to pick a song, it'd probably be like Foo Fighters' "Pretender."
That's good.
That's a great one. Yeah, that's a good pump up song.
Also,
how about "Thunderstruck" by AC/DC?
Not that basic.
That's the go-to. Everybody.
It's not go-to, but like when it does,
it's on the list.
It's
on the list, but it's not my go-to. Yeah, not that basic.
Every basketball game or volleyball game we went to is always in the warm-up.
Thunder. It's like, okay, yeah.
Now I'm going to spike 3 times harder.
Speaking of that, like jock jams in general, like are like up too. Just or
TNT.
The Space Jam song too, as
Space
well.
Jam, yes,
yeah.
Come on and slam. I think of my brother.
Like,
Come on and slam if you want to jam, because he would slam. And he would just do like the chest bump. And whenever he slammed, he'd just go up to the nearest person, just chest bump them until they fall over. Good stuff.
Awesome. Also, shout out to You're the Best Around from the Karate Kid.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one. You didn't mention this in your Batman review, so where does Robert Pattinson fall on your list of favorite Batmans?
We didn't mention that? I thought we did.
Apparently not.
I thought we were going to. We were going to. But we never did.
Yeah, I never did.
Batman on the Batman list.
As Batman, I'd put him.
He's not bad. He's pretty good.
He's good. Yeah, I don't know.
I'd say he's about third for me. Christian Bale was really good. And then I really like Michael Keaton.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He was awesome. And then Robert Pattinson, because he's just got the face, and he could pull off the tough guy, the dark, whatever, brooding. And then you can still see like emotion in his face, the troubled. I don't know. Yeah, he's probably he's top three for sure. That.
Bale, Keaton, and him too. I agree with that. Yeah.
Ben Affleck is good. He just got a shitty.
He's
script.
Good, but
he just didn't have much to work with, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, no. I'm with you on that one too. Like, yeah, he was okay. Like, he did a good both Bruce Wayne and Batman. And like I believed him as Batman. Like that's fine with that. It's just like he just didn't have much to work with, and he goes from Florida Superman to in his first movie as him. It was like, well, at least give him like a chance to be Batman in something. But
yeah. That's too bad.
Yeah, I echo what you guys say. You know who probably would have been pretty good, but had like shit script was Batman and Robin guy.
George Clooney.
George Clooney.
George Clooney. I had his name, and then
he has the facial structure for it and the voice.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got that distinct, good voice,
but that too was the same
charisma.
Issue with Val Kilmer. Was they hired on the director they picked for those two movies was very much like just outlandish, right? So it's tough. You got the Shaft and the shitty script and shitty. Although I do have a special place in my heart for Batman Forever.
That's
Val Kilmer. That's
the one I watched the most out of all of them.
Like
I found myself going back to that one a lot when I was a kid. It was one of my like the second one,
because you had it was an amazing cast too. You had Val Kilmer as him. You had I forget who played Robin. I can't think of his name now. Shit.
Oh yeah,
O'Donnell, Christopher
O'Donnell.
Yeah, and then he also had He also had Tommy Lee Jones and Jim Carrey, as your villains. Like fuck, like that's
two
awesome.
Iconic actors.
Yeah.
And Tommy Lee Jones hated every minute working with Jim Carrey. Just despised him.
Yeah.
He's just too much.
Yeah, he's just too much. Like at that Howard Stern interview where he goes like to Jim, he's like, Jim, I cannot condone your level of absurdness, and then walks off. I'm like, holy shit! And then you see scenes of him in like a two different suit, being absurd. Right. Like that's it was too much for it. It's like, wow.
Yeah,
that says something.
I wonder how much money they threw at him.
All of it.
Right? Yeah.
What movie had your favorite twist ending?
Ooh.
The one that fucked me up was The Sixth Sense.
Sixth
Sense. The Sixth Sense. Sixth Sense. Sixth Sense. Sense.
See, that didn't get to me as much because I knew this ending before I saw it. So I was like, okay.
I see, and I had no idea.
Yeah.
And I was like, how come it didn't show what happened to him after in the beginning? I'm like, what? And I'm like, okay, he must have just shook it off, and maybe it just traumatized him. And I'm like, why is his wife being such a bitch? And at the end, I'm like, and I just started I almost started bawling. That just killed me. I'm like, fuck, no way. It's so good. But then after that, you can't really watch it again because you can because you can see I don't know. I watched it a second time with Carly like a year ago.
Mm-hmm. I watched it knowing the ending. I still I knew what was going, but I still enjoyed it because I knew the secret already, right? So I was able to watch those scenes more you were able to pick up differently. But that reaction of knowing it after watching it all and then figuring it all out, like, oh fuck. Yeah.
No, it's like watching two different movies because if you have no idea what the twist is, it's a whole different movie. It's like it's like a paranormal investigation, and then the second time you watch it, it's like he has no idea, and you just want to scream and come on, man, wake up, wake up, fucking poor bastard. And then when he oh god, Bruce Willis back when he was in his prime, man, fuck you.
Yeah, that's another one too we can talk about with you as well on Friday.
Yeah, told you. Told you. I fucking told you. Give it up, buddy. Well, stop all your head.
Stop all your head. Well, somewhat ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
After
Live Free or Die Hard, shut it down. Shut it down.
Only one I can think of recently that was a good twist was probably the twist in The Batman. Was one I saw recently was where you think you're up to speed with what's happening, and then like that twist comes with the Riddler in that scene, and in reality, like, oh no, like this was totally different than what it was supposed to be. Oh, okay, this is not a bad twist. This is a pretty good twist. I thought when that happened there with that. So don't spoil it, but yeah.
Give another one that had a really good twist, but probably the one that really got me really what was that one?
I don't know. I can't really think of. Usually I hate twist endings. Like, usually they're bad,
right? Most part. Like The Village. What a that was a waste of my life watching that. What a fucking stupid ass twist. Shyamalan, stop it.
Yeah,
your first twist was good.
What a twist.
With the twist.
No. Robot chicken.
Yeah.
What was the big twist in Signs?
What?
Oh, sorry. What was the big twist in Signs? Is that they were immune to water?
Yeah.
Like I don't remember what the twist was in that one.
Yeah, they're weak to water. Yeah.
Weak to water.
And all it was, right?
Leaving glasses of water everywhere, and then
which was like okay, I guess dumb, but that's a twist.
It's pretty dumb.
Yeah.
The whole movie up until the end was really good, but
suspenseful. Yes.
I was gonna say Knives Out, but that's like a mystery and not a.
That's meant to be.
That's a crime thriller mystery.
Yeah, exactly.
That's already
right? Yeah.
Because
I thought too as well was like another one that wasn't a twist, but one that I watched at a younger age. Maybe watching it now wouldn't enjoy it as much, but was Seven with Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman. Yeah, like that wasn't a twist on it, but like you just solving what happens with all that stuff was pretty good to follow along with. And I think I watched it when I was like 11 or 10, and I enjoyed that for what that was. But I think watching it now.
A controversial ending.
Right. That wasn't really a twist. It just had a different ending.
That was just like a shock ending.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Not like a big twist.
Not a twist. I wouldn't call it a twist, no. But it was definitely like an ending I didn't see coming or how that was going to go. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else had a really, really good twist. That's the first one that comes to my mind is Sixth Sense. But
Sixth Sense, yeah. 12 Monkeys was a pretty good one too. Another.
Yeah,
that too was like a very subpar twist,
But most time travel movies will use that template, right? Like the one that I watched, Predestination, or whatever called, or with Ethan Hawke. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. I think it's on Netflix. That twist ending was like, holy shit, what a mind fuck that was. But that
the time travel movies, right?
That's time. That one's like, that one was a lot. Because at the start you're like, oh, it's kind of sci-fi, and then like. Almost for like 45 minutes, it's literally just like him talking to this chick in a bar and getting to know her whole life story. It's like, okay, they're spending a lot of time with this. Like something's gonna and then at the end you're like, what? Okay, that's actually that could be considered a really good twisting. That could be, yeah. That's a really good one. Yeah. Predestination, is that what it's? Yeah. Predestination. Small budget, but man, very well done.
A couple more here. One thing you miss from being a kid, and I came up with this question myself because like I was just kind of remembering today, like that feeling of like coming home on like the last day of school, like before the summer, and just be like, I'm like. Total relaxation right now, and I'll have 2 months off, and that's just an amazing feeling that I'll never experience it again in my life, probably until retirement, I guess.
Until
But then I'll have like brittle bones by then.
Right. I would completely agree with you, but we were put to work as soon as school was over, so it kind of sucked.
I wasn't,
but it was still a little better than school. But
like I'll admit I didn't do a hell of a lot on the farm because of options. Certain things I couldn't do, but I still, whenever I had the chance to, they were like, "No, you gotta do something." I was like, okay, I guess I'll go cut lawn or I'll do something else outside. But too. Rarely you got the chance to do nothing all day. I found it growing up at home.
You guys should try living in town.
I didn't have a choice in that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but I still didn't do much overall.
As a kid,
Sometimes we'll say that. Yeah, I didn't.
I used to absolutely love going to the store on a Friday after school. Dad or mom would take us, and we would rent 2 movies for the weekend. 1 movie for Friday night, 1 movie for Saturday night, and that was always the highlight.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking would just be shaking like, oh, on Fridays there's new releases coming out. What's coming out? Because we didn't know what, like, unless you watched other movies, we would always love watching the previews because it's like, oh, what's coming next? What's coming out next?
Yeah.
And oh man, that was just like cat's ass.
That on VHS. That's
dude, that we lived in fucking dark ages, man. Like that, we were looking forward to those previews growing up because, like, especially the Disney movies, because you didn't know what was coming up from Disney movies, right? Back in the Renaissance era, like seeing those previews was like, oh, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
the Renaissance era.
Disney Renaissance, man. That was the shit to live in, man.
Yeah.
1990 to 1998, whatever.
They didn't have Frozen back then. Ain't no Renaissance.
Nope.
Movie rentals, it was always my favorite thing.
What do you, Eric?
It was a lot of just like going to someone's for, like, we always visit growing up. We go
my
for
grandparents.
we go to aunts and uncles. Like, I have a big family, right? So to not go somewheres on like a Friday or Saturday night was very odd. So like we go to my Uncle Louie's next door and play all day with my cousins. Like go visit with Ryan. Those guys go to my Uncle Omer's, and those kids are the Smeal relations, and just spend the night there. Like I miss that a lot. Just going over somewhere's random one night because you got the mom and dad need something done or need to talk to somebody about something, and then we'll go visit, have some drinks, and then go home and play all night as a kid. And you don't stop till you're sweating and you're fucking exhausted from playing all night. And Christmas
as a kid, I really miss. Because fuck, man, I used to just be vibrating. Like all of our relatives would come over, like Nana, Papa, Grandma, Grandpa. Everybody would be over, like just because we had a small family, so like our house would just be, but there would just be presents, like because there's no other kids in any other part of the family, not really. So we would just be like, oh, mom would make. Well, she would decorate the whole house. It would like be like walking into the North Pole when you got home. It's just like tinsel inside on the tree, and we had a wood stove too, and she would make like cookies and Nanaimo bars and butter tarts, and fuck, man, it was just like, between movie rentals every weekend and Christmas as a kid, I miss those parts. I mean, I still really enjoy Christmas, so I get to see the whole family, but the novelty's kind of maybe I'm just selfish.
But the fifth day, I'm like, okay, I'm kind of like done with all you. Kind of like how I did to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would always be sad when they would have to leave when I was a kid. Like, oh, you have to go already. But now it's like, all right, one night. See you guys.
See you. Cool. That was fun. Bye. You're here for an hour. Great. Yeah, that's fine.
Good time. Thanks for the memories. Off we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Couple more here. What game mechanic do you hate?
Escort missions.
Escort missions. That's a good one.
Puzzles.
I hate puzzles.
Fuck puzzles, man.
Puzzles and riddles just get Tyler all fucking wound up.
Like, I love Resident Evil, but now I have to do move the blocks to make it like. Fuck off, man. I don't give a fuck about this. Now, thank God for Google, because I just Google it and find out.
They're known for 3 things: zombies, shooting zombies, and puzzles. That's all they're known for.
Find the key to unlock this door. Like, that's fine. Finding stuff, scavenger hunts, that's fine. But solving puzzles, fuck my ass, man.
Every other door would be like a puzzle. You had to find a piece for the puzzle, solve the puzzle, open the door.
Yeah.
Like, that's all it ever was.
Harley was like frustrated with me because I played Resident Evil 2, the remake.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7 times I've played through it. And I'm trying to like beat a certain time so I can unlock different outfits and different guns and stuff and play through it again because I love that game. It's so good. But there's like there's this chemical that you have to make in the lab. And so like there's 3 test tubes and it only dispenses a certain amount of liquid. And you have to put the right amount of liquid between the 3 tubes. So you put like into like, and there's little stoppers for the difference. And Carly's like, okay, move that one, and do it like that. Because I sat there for like 15 minutes. I'm just randomly throwing, I'm like, until it just works, right? Because I don't fucking have the patience or the mental capacity to figure this out. It's just fucking, and then, wow, that even relates to my job too, because when I have to paint pipes, you have to do 4-1-1 ratios. So there's your hardener, there's your Curan, blah blah blah. So like it's a 3-to-1 mix. I'm like, it's like 3 parts Curan and 1 part hardener. Yeah. So on the buckets, it tells it's like literally the bucket has levels to tell you what you need. I'm just like, can you just circle where I have to put stuff? He's like, yeah, I guess so.
Wow.
So I'm keeping one of them. I hid it so that when I have to fill it by myself, I have that as a reference now.
Your reference.
As he uses big pails, like one big pail will do 2 pipes, and I'm like, can you just one pail per one so I can fucking do this like individually? He's like, it'll take you extra. I'm like, I don't care, man. I don't want to fuck this up. And he's like, you can't fuck it up unless you're completely retarded. I'm like, I am. It's like that scene from The Office with Michael Scott. It's like, explain this to me like I'm 5. And he just doesn't get it. But yeah, sorry. But yeah, puzzles. I hate puzzles, man. It just anxiety. Math, puzzles, stop. No.
Wow.
Not a fan.
I was gonna say either like stamina bars or weapon durability. That's always pretty shitty.
Yeah, that you just said Breath of the Wild. You said Breath of the Wild in one sentence there, bud.
No, but
you said Witcher.
That too.
Right there.
Yeah.
Because you constantly have to sharpen your weapons.
But I didn't have a huge problem with Witcher, I found. I always found like that I rarely had durability like at low levels. I was always like going back to the smith all the time, right? Like that was the one thing I guess
you visit the smith a lot. You keep all of your journeyman
tool bags and oil bags. Yeah, I rarely ever like had that.
But it's so like stop. Yeah. Like he would just automatically do it. Like why are we doing this?
Yeah. But
it adds a realistic element to something that's totally far fetched in a game. Like
oh no, I'm fighting this griffin and my sword loses sharpness. Oh no, this griffin won't die. It's like fuck.
Like stop
it. Pause it so I can use
the stone. Stop halfway through a fight. Put more oil on it to do 5% more damage. Like quit it.
I was gonna say about Breath of the Wild, like the weapon durability in that game, it is pretty annoying. And like I wish I could keep like the good stuff that I find along the way. But at least like the stamina stuff only comes into play when you're like climbing or gliding. I hate stamina when you're fighting like in Dark Souls or something like that. It's like dodging, swinging your sword at all cost stamina. It's like just
strategy.
Annoying.
Mm-hmm. Now for me, it's always been those escort quests where you have to help an often enough AI controlled person through this maze of whatever is purposely hard, and they act stupid. They always go the wrong way or stop something.
Like Grand Theft Auto is.
All those ones. I just think of like the Dead Rising games. That too all the time. They get to pull through the horde, but like they're not as quick as you are, and they get lost in the horde. It's like fuck, just stop dying.
Yeah.
I actually didn't mind that. I thought they did pretty good with that in Dead Rising. I didn't mind that. But you guys said that you didn't like having the countdown, like you have 3 days.
Yeah,
actually, that might be the worst. Like having
a forced timeline. Yeah, like let me have the freedom to have all the time I want. Yeah,
it just adds it. Like so Dead Rising, there was a 4th one that came out with Frank or whatever it's called. I can't remember. Yeah. But it's like there is no time limit on there. Like it's the whole town. It's not just a mall or or anything like that. So like, I'm like, I just don't feel the pressing like pressure
as dramatic. Doesn't feel as like urgent.
Yeah,
get it done.
But then it's also kind of nice. It's like, well, now I can like go window shopping, find stuff, do different combos.
Yeah, like
take my time with it, I guess. But
and those game series very much like you have to find the stuff in a certain amount of time, so it puts an extra layer of extra pressure on top of that.
Right.
Like, well, I don't want to waste
you get
time
to choose too.
Yeah,
like when you're running through, it's like, okay. Well, you can mess around, but it's like, okay, now, like in Dead Rising 2, you have to bring Zombrex to your daughter every 12 hours. So it's like, you can try and help somebody. It's like, oh man, you're halfway through a mission. It's like, okay, you have like 1 hour before your daughter needs the Zombrex. Like the story can still go on. It's happened. I let her change, and it's a whole different ending. And it's but I don't know. It just adds a whole nother element. I think I liked that actually myself, but that's just me.
It's your own,
Each to their own. Puzzles though, fuck that.
Fucking puzzles.
Stupid. Like when you're playing Breath of the Wild, you have to like align lights and points. Like, why are we wasting time here? Let's fucking go fight something. Stop making me think.
I love those. I love
them. Right. You just see Tyler hanging out with like Indiana Jones or something like that. Going
on
adventure with him. It's like, fuck this stupid temple.
Yeah, you see him. See both of them with at the temple with the statue to switch the bag. Tyler's like, fucking grab it and go. I don't care.
Grab it. Let's just run as fast as we can. Fuck it. There's a pressure plate. Fuck, probably. Whatever. Let's just do it.
Whatever.
Let's go. Whatever.
Fuck it.
But if we look at this at the wall, we can tell which ones are. I'm just gonna run and I'm gonna book it all across there.
Yeah, the pressure plates on the ground. Okay, so there's this thing. Fuck it. I'm just gonna try and run as fast as I can. Get lit up by poison darts or something. Yeah. Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Last one here. Favorite type of ice cream?
Cookie dough or maple walnut.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it's just regular
something buttery and creamy, or pralines and cream. Oh fuck! How do you pick just one? How do you pick one? Cookie
regular
dough.
chocolate. Just regular chocolate for me.
Chocolate. Like a nice mint chocolate chip. That's good.
Not bad, but
it's my dad's favorite.
Just recently got into that last couple of years.
Yeah.
Yeah, pralines and cream, that's great. Cookies and cream is good. Peanut butter.
Yeah.
Chocolate peanut butter. It's all good.
Yeah.
What's your like McFlurry or Blizzard go to?
My Blizzard is Reese peanut butter cup.
Yeah.
God damn.
Blizzard is cookie dough or Flurry is Oreo.
Oh, cookie dough Blizzard. I never think of getting that, but I always I don't even think. It's like DQ. I just right away think of Reese peanut butter.
I've been trying to be more like experimental on those because I usually always order the cookie dough. I tried the drumstick one recently. That one's really good. I like that one a lot.
Oh yeah.
The
their ice cream that I liked is the peanut butter parfait. Ooh, that's good. That's
a really
good stuff.
One, yeah.
That's good stuff. But as for a McFlurry, I usually get the coffee crisp one. Usually, I really like that one.
Coffee crisp one?
They had it. I don't think it's around right now.
I haven't had a McFlurry in I don't know how long though. Last time I did, I used to always get the coffee crisp. If not, it was Oreo.
Oreo, yeah. That's
usually Oreo for my McFlurry. And then usually, like unless like there is like some special flavor going on for Blizzard, I'll usually do Oreo for that too.
Yeah.
Just Oreo kind of guy.
What about milkshakes though? How about milkshakes?
Oh, we went to a place in Black Diamond, which is about a half hour northeast of High River. No, sorry, northwest of High River, by the mountains. And there was like a specialty milkshake shop they have there in Black Diamond, and I ordered this just a straight peanut butter one. It was the fucking best milkshake I've had ever. It was so fucking good. So good. Just they had like all different flavors, like from like bubblegum to pistachio, all the flavors you want. Didn't have very many like mixed flavor options, a specific kind of flavors.
Pistachio is so good too.
But I had this peanut butter one, and I felt it was just so thick and so it was perfect. But I ordered the large, and about halfway through, I'm like, I can't finish this. This is just it's too rich. It's too much. Yeah. So
the best milkshake I've had to date is in town here at Best Bite. Rum and butter milkshake. The best you'll ever have.
I was gonna say.
I never had their. I didn't know they had shakes here.
Fucking rum and butter. They have so many different choices there. And it's like it's real milkshakes too. Like it's fucking thick, man. Oh yeah.
I love their burgers. That's there. So I never usually order their milkshakes, but yeah.
Yeah, I get their burgers, triple gourmet.
Damn.
Get a triple gourmet and a large milkshake, and then you take a 3-hour fucking meat coma nap.
I envy
a changed man.
I envy your metabolism, man. My God, I have a single one.
And I usually get large battered mushrooms with ranch too. That's like fucking marriage.
How are you not like 400 pounds? God damn it!
I got colitis instead.
I guess, yeah. Shoot your guts out.
Yeah. Oh, you asked for it. There you go.
There's my answer, I guess. Yeah, there you go.
Nobody lives forever, brother. We're going to dissolve your stomach.
Yeah, I was going to say rum and butterscotch are pretty great. Not a lot of places like carry those though, so it's like
no.
Usually I'm a chocolate guy, but I think for the first time ever I tried a strawberry shake from McDonald's. And I might be like a convert now because
strawberry?
Yeah. I was surprised on how much
McDonald's. Well, their triple thick milkshakes are pretty good too. I like the St. Patty's Day one. The green one. The Shamrock Shake. I like that one.
That's like basically like mint chocolate chip ice cream, man.
I know, but I can't explain. I don't know. I don't get it either. But I love After Eights, the chocolate mints.
Yeah, that's true too.
But I hate mint chocolate chip ice cream. I don't know. I don't get it either. That doesn't make sense.
Anywho.
But yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing about like the chocolate milkshake from McDonald's or like some other places is like it starts burning. Like you get that burning feeling after a while after drinking it.
Chemical.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Watch The Founder.
Yeah, right.
When they put those 2 packets in a glass of water and it turns into a milkshake, and then they had to like discontinue making it because it was putting people in the hospital or something stupid.
Yeah.
Well, you're putting fucking
Oh,
to make a chemical reaction to make a milkshake. Like,
yeah,
that's not. Don't quote me on that, but it's pretty much like just. I don't know. The chemical reaction is.
It was bad.
It's weird. It doesn't make any sense. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah. Cut down our times by 32 seconds serving food, and that means this much more profit. That was a good movie. Fuck, that
was really good, yeah.
Keaton was such a monster in that movie.
Yeah.
Animal.
All right. Well, any final thoughts before we get out of here?
I want some ice cream now.
Me too, actually.
I had some for supper. I'm good now. I'm ready for bed.
Shit. Yeah. I might have some Haagen-Dazs in the freezer somewhere.
Damn. Lucky.
Strawberry shortcake, baby.
Ooh, damn. Nice.
Yeah.
Hopefully Wednesday should have Tyler back. We might be in the tavern.
Back to the tavern, yeah, that'd be nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now that Tyler's schedule's going back to normal.
Hopefully, yeah.
So, yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, that's gonna do it for today's episode. Like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Subscribe, give us a rating on your podcast app, or and head over to our Facebook page. Like the page, submit a question for next month's Ask Us Anything, or you can submit a topic, whatever. And yeah, thank you again. We'll talk to you Wednesday. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
See you guys.